My experience is that they were true maybe in the 19th century, but definitely not in the modern time. I'm from a middle-class family in Vietnam, in Ho Chi Minh City. Not particularly wealthy, not particularly poor, just very average Vietnamese family. When I got into Cambridge, and then I asked them, hey, I cannot afford 100% of the cost of studying here. Can you help me? And of course, they do have scholarships. They have a dedicated scholarship for international students like me. So with that, I was enabled to finish all 3 years of my undergrad education. So yeah, definitely, it's a myth in the 21st century.
Well, obviously not. I myself, I'm not from a wealthy family, and many of my friends at Oxford, they were not from wealthy families either. It's a very meritocratic place. Obviously, the wealth of the parents would contribute to some parts of the child's education, but many people through sheer personal effort, they made it to Oxford and Cambridge without spending much. They literally just went to the local public schools. They spent time reading to become like the high school version of an expert in a certain field. They passed the interviews, and yeah, they became Oxford students. I think it's like it's totally a myth that you have to be wealthy in order to attend either Oxford or Cambridge. I got some scholarship, not a lot of scholarships available for Vietnamese students when I was still undergrad there. So I bundled together like a number of scholarships to support myself through my undergrad. And for my PhD, I applied and got the Clarendon Scholarship, which is, I believe, one of the most selective of the Oxford scholarships. And yeah, that was a huge help for me. It gave the full tuition fees. It covered some part of the expenses. I got some stipends, and that gave me the financial freedom.
Well, I think that Oxford is not only for the wealthy, because I have met a lot of people coming from different backgrounds. I myself, I didn't come from money at all, and actually I was lucky enough to be given a full scholarship to study at Oxford. And the scholarship is called Weidenfeld Hoffman.
Actually, Oxford or Cambridge is not actually for the wealthy only. I think at Oxford or Cambridge, the universities actually emphasize the values, the profiles of its students, and what they value the most are the value that the student can actually bring to the programs, what they want to be in the future, and how they contribute to the society or to their organizations. So I think the chance of participate into such programs or such universities are equal to everyone. And if anyone tell you guys that it's only for the wealthy or it's only for those who study in the US or in the UK only, I think it's not true. So just follow your dream and do your best. You will get it.
I'm from Hanoi, and I went to public school for 12 years. So for sure, I'm not from a wealthy family. For undergrad, I went to the US and I got a Fulbright scholarship to study psychology there. After that, I applied for the Makiguchi Memorial Scholarship in order to study at Cambridge, and that is how I afford my education at Cambridge.
My background is I was born in a poor family, and my daddy is a driver and my mom just stay at home and take care of the children. So I just follow my dream, like I want to be a doctor, and then I become a medical student, and I totally study in Vietnam before I get a master in Oxford in 2021, because I have to find a scholarship to pay for my study in the UK, so I'm looking for a fully funded scholarship. So I have searched some scholarship in the UK, and I find that Germany is the only fully funded scholarship that made by the UK government to help and support for the international student to be able to study in the UK. And So that's why I tend to apply for the Japanese and to be able to study in the UK. So I can say that if you dream to be study at Oxford, so you can get it. No matter where you coming from, and no matter where your background is, you can just follow your dream.
When I did my undergrad in South Korea at Yonsei University, Oxbridge would ask for people with high GPAs. So I think that wherever you study, be it Korea, Japan, Hong Kong, I think that your GPA still matter. At the same time, I think that what really helped me get into Oxford was the fact that I wrote a very long essay saying what my experience and also my just my life in general, especially in Vietnam and Korea, how I could contribute to Oxford and also how I could contribute to the scholarship program.
I graduated from Foreign Trade University in 2010, and after that, I have been working in Vietnam for about 10 years in education and in financial services. So as you can see, my background is, fully 100% Vietnamese, only in Vietnam, and I was still admitted into, University of Cambridge. So I don't think studying abroad is something that you have to have before applying to Cambridge University or Oxford University. And I think being trained by the local university or being working in Vietnam for a long time could be actually your advantage, because at Cambridge universities, we are trying to solve global problems. And with global problems, people need the view from they need the collaborative view from around the world, and studying in Vietnam and working in Vietnam might be beneficial to you, and it become invaluable experience, invaluable perspective that can help to form a well-rounded solution.
Well, when I was in Oxford, I met many students that they got the A-level or undergraduate in Oxford and the UK, so they quite get familiar with the UK education. But when I come to Oxford, it's the first time I study abroad. So I can say that maybe you can have some, it's not a disadvantage, just believe in your ability and try your best so you can complete a master degree or the postgraduate degree in Oxford or Cambridge.
So I was told that at Oxford there are 3 S: sleep, study, socialize. Pick 2. I did all 3, so I was fine. So in fact, I threw a party every week, and also I had brunch every weekend. So it's actually a great way to make memories and at the same time learning from your peers as well. So you don't need to study all the time.
For sure, at Cambridge, you have to study hard. However, work-life balance is much more important. So besides studying, I also join a lot of extracurricular activity at Cambridge, such as the music club at my college, which is Churchill College, and also a cooking club at my college as well. So we gather at the weekend to try different recipes and try new dishes together. So that is how we gather and talk to people and create the bond with those from the same college instead of just study 24/7. Moreover, Cambridge is only about 45 minutes by train from London. So at the weekend, it is very easy for me to go to London and enjoy, do something fun there.
But for some reason, I find Cambridge is strangely and deceptively relaxing. I know people secretly study behind the scene, and the library will always full of people, studying. But there's always a very relaxing and chill atmosphere. It's always felt very laid back to me. Always felt very laid back. During the exam period, it can feel very hectic. But compared to, let's say, high school education in Vietnam, the pressure is frankly not as high. I think you would have more pressure being high school students in Vietnam rather than at Cambridge, or maybe Oxford for that matter.
Yeah, I don't know, where the myth, comes from. I didn't study 24/7. I mean, I probably studied harder before Oxford than when I was Oxford. Not because actually Oxford required you to study 24/7, but because I didn't know what to expect. So I tried for the maximum. I studied a lot at high school. At Oxford, actually, the way of teaching was very thought-provoking, and if you spend enough time to think about the problem, to think about the questions, and how to advance discussion with your professors, that's probably more than enough. So absolutely no need to be 24/7 wedded to a table, to a desk. Yeah, I represented Oxford in rifle shooting, in archery. I actually still wear my half blue with pride, which I got from representing Oxford against Cambridge in rifle shooting. So yeah, I had a lot of fun there. And still many of my friends back at Oxford now, they are friends that I met through club activities and definitely not through classes.
Hi everyone, my name is Will Lawrenson and I'm the UK's Deputy Consul General and Head of Trade and Investment in Ho Chi Minh City. No. A graduate visa allows you to stay for up to 2 years after graduating, 3 if you have a PhD, and you don't need a job offer to do that.